Hello.
Hello.
Hey.
Hello. Nicholas.
Kelly, I didn't have to run to my chair.
I know. This is crazy.
We're implementing some new season 3 technology.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
And what is
Very
that?
advanced.
We got a remote.
We got a remote.
Thank you to William Davies.
I know. My husband. Oh, what a guy. What a guy.
Yeah, so he hooked us up.
Thank you, Bill.
Nice.
Yes. No, this is great. We're just really advanced.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It really feels like something.
I know. It does, doesn't it? Now, you make sure that red light is on, Nick. Otherwise, nothing is
Oh, yeah.
recording.
Well, we got 2 red lights over there, too. So
Oh,
there's,
okay.
Yeah.
there's the one
All the lights are
left
on.
of the lens, and then you can
Good.
see the outline on
Good.
the...
This is
Yeah.
really, really good. Well, guess what? Today we have Kimberly Van Sistine here, and I'm
Hey.
super excited to talk with you.
Yeah, I'm
We're going to
excited.
talk all things urban market in Neenah, which I absolutely love urban market.
Cool.
So this is going to be great. But we'll start with our queen's little intro, okay? I call her my queen because
Aw,
she's
she's your
kind of
queen.
my queen.
In the know in the 920.
And our little jingle.
Aw.
There it is.
Whew.
There it is. Season 3, episode 7. Whoa.
Wow.
We've been doing this for a long time now.
That's
This is our
so
third
fun.
year of doing this podcast, and it's so much. It is. It's really, really fun, and we learn so many new things. We meet so many cool people. We learn so many things that are happening in the 920. We're very lucky. It's very fun.
Yeah.
And to
Very
think you thought I was a
lucky.
nut job when I wanted to start a podcast.
I still think you're a little crazy.
Oh, okay. That's fine.
I hear that a lot too.
Fine.
So
Right?
entrepreneurs.
Again,
That's what
entrepreneurs.
happens.
This is what we do.
Yeah.
This is what we do. All right. Well, Nick, I feel like we have a new listing this week. That's pretty special.
Oh, yeah.
And it seems like it's getting a lot of attention.
It's getting some attention, Kelly.
Yeah. What is it? Where is it located?
So it's 1377 Inverness Lane in Neenah. So it's very close to what is now the Neenah Middle School, formerly the high school.
Very close.
It's listed
it's a really
at
good location.
That is a great location.
It's listed at $284,900.
Great price.
It is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 2-car attached garage. It was built in 1982.
Got a beautiful sunroom too.
Yeah, beautiful sunroom. I think we called it around 1,900 square feet
Okay.
with
And
finished basement space.
yes, and I will say the sellers are meticulous. I love them.
Ooh.
Everything
Yeah.
is so
That's
well
a
cared
bonus.
for. Love that. So
I love the kind of seller that's just like, yep, I've got an answer for everything.
I
Give
know.
it to me.
And I was just talking to her earlier, and she goes, "I'm just removing some extra little caulk that I'm seeing in the kitchen around."
Oh my
and
goodness.
I'm like, "I love you so
Those
much."
are the best homes.
Yes.
Oh.
So very, very well maintained. So I think it's going to be a hot weekend of showings and
That's
open
not far
house.
from me, and it's a really nice area.
It is a
Yeah,
nice
You can go
area.
for
So-
walks
Yeah.
around there.
Yes. I
Open
love that
house
part.
is Sunday,
Sunday.
with Becky. That'll be 11 to 12 on Sunday.
Sunday, which is the 22nd.
22nd.
Already of February.
Showings start on Thursday, so the date
Yep.
that this episode comes out, showings have started.
Okay. Yep. And they run all weekend, and then open house on Sunday, 11 to 12. Cool. Cool. Get out and see Becky. She'll be there.
Nice.
All right. Well, let's talk with Kimberly.
Hey.
Urban Market.
Yeah.
I just feel like Downtown Neenah, just in general, is so cute.
It is.
I love it.
Oh,
I was just telling her, you love your little downtown spaces.
Oh, I do. Downtown is like a big deal to me. It is honestly, and downtown Appleton and downtown Neenah, I just think, and even downtown Menasha's really come a long way.
Yeah,
Are just
yep.
super cute and just have so many fun things to
Oh, yeah.
offer
and
and
so many events
Yes.
going on. Oh
Yes.
my goodness.
Yes.
I wear myself out every week because
Oh,
there's always something.
I believe you. I believe you. So tell us, when did because I don't even really remember. I just remember like all of a sudden it was there
It
and
was
I
there.
was like, oh, cute. This
And
is
we didn't even
cute. I
really
gotta
like
check it out.
announce.
Yeah.
It just
When did it all come about, my dear?
Oh, gosh. Okay, let me think. So, for years, Rich and I have pretended that we're like restaurant like critics, and we go to eat at all these places, and
love
we'd always
that.
say like, if they just did that, or if they
Sure.
did that, or
So you're
what if,
foodies.
we are,
love
and we'd
that.
say like, what if they did ordering at the counter,
Sure.
and then seated you so you didn't have to wait so long,
Uh-huh.
all these little things,
Sure.
and then. it was always hard for us to find somewhere to go to eat because I'm gluten free.
Okay.
But not just gluten free. I like clean food.
Okay.
I want organic. I want local. I don't want cardboard. I want quality food.
Sure.
So, and our youngest daughter, there's 3 of us in our family now that are gluten free. So every time we travel, it was always hard to find somewhere to go.
Right.
And I'll never forget, we were on a trip and I walked in and said, oh my gosh, I can eat everything here. This is so incredible. And he saw my excitement.
Yeah.
And I know he just loves to do what he can for me. And we get home and we already had a business downtown Neenah.
Yep.
And we were upstairs and this space where Urban Market is now was empty.
Okay.
And Mr. Entrepreneur said, why don't we just open our own cafe and market? And I just looked at him like, well, I homeschool the kids.
Sure.
You're a home builder. We're so busy.
Right.
How are we going to do this? And he said, I don't know. We'll figure it out.
We'll
make it work. We'll get good people.
I love that.
And, and we sat down with some friends of ours and we said, we have this idea. And if we put up the money, will you guys help make this happen? Will you run it? And it was funny because we started really small with just the grocery store. And we wanted to have a place. Well, I laugh because I think Rich just didn't want to have to stop at the grocery store nearly every day on the way home.
Sure.
So we wanted to have a place that had clean foods, organic foods,
Sure.
a lot of gluten-free things. We wanted fresh produce, things like
Right.
local eggs, local meats, all that.
Yep.
So we started small with just that. And it was so funny because I'll never forget the day that we technically opened. It was 2 years ago now in March.
Okay, so 2 years ago,
2 years.
March. Wow, that's
And
awesome.
we weren't here. So the funny thing is,
You weren't here
We
when it
were
opened?
away,
I love
and
it.
we were on a vacation, and we never knew really when the first day we would open the store was. So we had Spencer there who was helping just get everything started.
Sure.
And it was so funny because, so we said, well, what do you think? Like, do you have a square system up? Like, do you have all the things up
Sure.
and running? Do we have
Right.
groceries on the shelf? And they just decided one day, let's just leave the door open and see what happens. And so many people
I
came
bet.
in.
I
So
bet.
it wasn't like we
That's
were
awesome.
we weren't even out on the street saying, "Hey, come
This is what
in."
the kids call a soft launch.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
This was a
Just a-
soft launch.
Definitely
Just
a
little
soft
testing.
launch.
I love
Like,
that.
what is the opposite of a grand opening?
Right,
Like a
exactly.
surprise.
Yes.
Yes, because it was several months later that we actually did
Yeah.
a grand opening, which was super fun.
Sure.
So, I mean, we started with just the market, and then we said, okay, we're going to do the cafe next. But Rich is very, very particular in making sure everything is done right. We did not want to open the cafe and flop. We didn't want people to come in and say, oh, there's such a hot mess. They weren't quick enough. The food was cold. We wanted to make sure we had it right. So we invited a bunch of people we knew. We said, hey, come in. We're going to serve you. We're just going to have free food just to help us out.
Yep.
And that was fun. It was really fun to do that trial run. So then we started with just breakfast.
Okay.
And we did breakfast for a while. And then when we felt like we had the hang of it, then we added lunch.
Sure.
And now we just keep adding new things. Like last week we added tacos. And it's really cute because
That sounds so good right now.
well, and then I have to taste these things every day. So
Oh.
I'm in there finishing a waffle and my daughter comes out, Mom, I know you just ate, but I need you to try the tacos.
I need you to try it. I'd be like, okay, fine.
Let me just stretch my pants a little.
Woe is me. Put a little hot sauce on.
Somebody has to do it. So, but it's cool because our second daughter, we have 4 daughters.
Oh my
Everybody's
gosh,
involved.
you guys are really busy.
It's so fun. And our second daughter, Claudia, went to culinary school. So the timing worked out that she graduated and just stepped right into this role. And it's fun because she's the one that will say, hey, try this. What do you think of this? So, and it's nice because we make everything in-house. Like every little sauce that you see, we make those. They don't just come out of a jar.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. That is so cool.
It's fun.
Very, very neat. So it's been 2 years.
2 years.
And again, it seems like you guys did it right because you kind of started it off slowly, you know, and then introduced breakfast, and now there's lunch.
Yep.
And
And then we started adding in, it was funny because we never really thought about the boutique side of it, where it was, you know, it was more about the grocery and the cafe. And then I started saying, like, what if I start bringing things in that are fun, things that I like, you know, like jewelry and books and shirts, and nothing like crazy expensive.
Sure.
It's somewhere that you could go and pick up a gift. Like,
Yes.
oh, hey, I'd like to, you know, a $20 gift, $30
Yes.
gift.
I love
And
that.
it's funny because you think mostly gifts, but so often it's women coming in saying,
Sure.
it's a gift for me.
but one for them, one
and
for
2
me.
for me.
Yep. Exactly.
And we want to make it special. So, of course, we have beautiful pink bags. So
I love it.
when you come in, we want you to feel like, oh, I feel so special carrying this beautiful pink bag with a little bit of tissue and my fun item.
Love that.
And, that's our main thing, though. And that's what we've always told our staff is we want everybody to feel special when they come into Urban Market. I just feel like there's so many places you go and you're like, oh, they made me feel kind of dumb.
Sure.
Or that was like a weird vibe, or it's just awkward.
Yes.
And our staff is incredible.
I love that you're saying that because that is something we talk about this a lot on the podcast. And people
well, not in those exact words. But yeah.
Right. But just like people relate to this when I say this. And that is like, I'm the type of person where, especially, I don't know, the older I get, the more I turn like into this introvert, and you wouldn't think it from like what I do, but in my downtime, I'm very introverted, and I'm the type of person where like when I go somewhere, I like to know like what the parking situation is going to look like, and like where I enter, and like what I do. Like I don't want to look dumb. I don't want, like you go to a new restaurant, and let's just say like when Chipotle first came out, right? So you walk into Chipotle, and at first it's like, okay, do I go to this side?
Oh, yes.
To place my order, or do I go
other.
over there? Do I, and like I want to know, like just tell me
and
what
like,
I need
why
to
do they
do.
keep asking me questions?
Don't give me too many options or too many, because I'm just confused.
Yeah.
So I love hearing you say that, because it's really nice when you walk in somewhere and, you don't want to, I think there's like a fine line, right? Where it's like, you don't want to be like, hi. Right?
You don't want to
Like,
jump on them.
Right.
Right.
You don't want to like jump on somebody, but you also want to be like welcoming and make them feel like, hey, if you have questions, like we will help you, and you're not alone just floating around in your own
how
little
that is.
universe.
You walk in and you're like, what do I do? And even though we have a big sign over the counter that says order here,
Right.
you know that not everybody reads signs.
No.
And a lot of
Yes.
people walk right into the cafe and they look like, what do I do? And we're
Correct.
just right there to say, hey, let
Yep.
me just show you how it works. You're going to order right here at the counter,
Yep.
which saves you a lot of time.
Yep.
And then we give you a number, you sit down, and we do everything else from there.
Yes.
We are going to bring you purified water. Do you want sparkling? Do you want still? And then we bring your food and we clean it up. So everything after that is full service.
Yes.
And, in the beginning, I think people were kind of thrown like, wait a minute. But now people really appreciate it. And especially like on a Sunday when you get so many people, like people walk in and look like, oh, there's not an open table. But we just say to them, just wait. They open up really quick.
Sure.
And I think because we do the ordering at the counter, the food comes out. By the time they sit down, their food is there.
That's so nice.
So
I love that.
that's been nice.
So it's warm and inviting and fun and
all the feels.
So are you guys like, I know, obviously you said it's gluten, is everything gluten-free?
No, everything is not.
Okay.
But
you have gluten-free options.
yes,
obviously.
and a lot of it. And it's funny because all of our waffles are gluten-free
Okay.
and all of the crepes. And
Nice.
a lot of people don't know that. And there's people that come in and we'll start chatting and they'll tell me they're gluten-free. And I'll say, have you had the waffle yet? And they're like, that's gluten-free.
Yeah.
And I said, yeah, it's delicious. But we don't like, we have to be so careful telling people it's gluten-free because
sometimes people then automatically are like,
oh my
no,
goodness, you
not gonna
get
taste
so
good.
many. Yep. Nope. You get the old guy going,
Oh yeah.
sprinkle extra gluten on mine.
Exactly.
In fact, we had a customer, you'll love this story. So all of our carrot cake is gluten-free.
Okay.
Because in the beginning, we did both and we realized the gluten-free one was actually better.
Wow.
So we said, let's just only do gluten-free.
Sure.
Yeah.
And we have this guy that comes down almost every day to buy a piece of carrot cake. And he was in one day and I was like, hey, do you want to try one of our chocolate chip cookies we just made? And he looks and he saw the sign and he's like, no, that's gluten-free. And I looked at him and I smiled and I pointed to the carrot cake and he said, oh, no, that's not gluten-free, is it? And I said, yeah,
I love that.
it is.
Like, guess what?
It is. So that was something that was really important to us,
Isn't that cool,
is to
though?
have
like
good
when you can change somebody's
tasting.
mind. Yes, because it actually does taste good.
Yeah.
Because I will admit there are certain things that I've, certain products or things that I've tried, chips, crackers, whatever, that have been really good that are gluten free, and then I've had some that I'm not a big fan of.
Right.
So I think it
They're
does
dry.
Really depend.
Yeah, you saw me that one time, Kelly. I don't
Oh,
remember
yeah.
what it was. It was somebody brought in like gluten-free donuts, and I bit into one not knowing that it was
Yeah, and
gluten-free.
he was like,
I was like, "Is that dog food?"
he was not happy with it. He was not happy with it.
You definitely need
So
to try
it
the
does
carrot
make
cake.
a difference. It does make a difference. And you know what? That actually sounds really good. And my husband is a huge fan of carrot cake. So
Oh, yes, he
we're gonna have
definitely needs
get
to try
that.
it.
We're gonna
The
have
people
to get
that come in that say, I don't even like carrot cake, and I love this.
That's
So
awesome.
that's amazing.
That
I mean,
is
it's
so
all
cool.
organic carrots. I mean, everything is so clean, and it's really moist.
Do you guys change up your menu a lot then, or
little
is it
bit.
a little bit? Okay.
Yep. Like we'll add like the tacos,
Sure.
adding that in.
Sure.
But
There's always room for tacos.
Yeah, there
on
always-
a menu.
yes.
I just feel like
Always.
thank you for doing that. There's always room for tacos, right?
And it always seems to take us, like in my mind, I feel like, wait, I have this idea. I want it to happen tomorrow. And my husband's
girl,
like,
me too.
no, we need to have it right. And I'm like,
Sure.
what do you mean? I just want to do this croissant with avocado and egg.
Right.
And he's like, it has to be just right. And we have to have a system. I'm like, oh, okay. So,
All right.
Yeah.
Somebody's got to be all practical
right?
here.
That's
Yep.
why we balance each other out.
That sounds like my husband too. He's always got like all the analytics behind things.
Yeah.
I'm like, but
We need
can't we
that business
just
one?
Can't we just do this?
Let's just do it.
Snap our fingers
Right.
and it happens. Magic. So how much are you there, my dear?
So I'm in and out a lot.
Okay.
Which is hard because sometimes if people don't see me there,
Yeah.
they think, oh, she must just be laying on the couch.
Of course.
So
Those poor daughters don't
Right,
need
they-
anything,
right.
and you know,
and that homeschooling
right?
that I
it
just do.
all
Yeah.
happens. Magic.
So I'm there every day.
Okay.
But some days we're open 12 hours. So people will
Sure.
say like, I came in for breakfast. I didn't see you.
Yeah.
And it's hard because I think, well, I was probably homeschooling our daughter at that time.
Yes.
Or I was doing orders.
Sure.
So a lot of the orders, honestly, I do when I'm taking a long hot bath. I
Okay.
sit in the tub.
So when you say
and
orders, are you talking about like orders for the store?
for the boutique part of it. So
I love
and you know
this.
how that
Okay.
is. You see something and then you saw a squirrel and like I thought I was ordering a t-shirt and now I
Oh,
just
yeah.
ordered 100 pieces of jewelry that I didn't even know I needed, but I did, I guess.
Nick knows me. Yeah. Trust me.
Yeah, I
The
can't really
creative
stop
part.
her.
I will tell you that I have had this like long-standing vision to have something. I really want. I want to be downtown Appleton just because. And again, I love downtown. I think downtown Neenah is so great, but I'm just closer to for me. So I want to be downtown Appleton, but I have the kind of that vision of like a little boutique, but like still like real estate and a boutique and all the
Yes.
things. But yeah, I feel like I would spend a lot of time sourcing that stuff.
Yeah, in the summer, the local coffee shops have the aroma wafting through the
yes,
window, and
Don't even get me so excited. It's gonna happen.
I mean, we have a
someday.
It will. You just
coffee
speak it.
factory
It will
next door
happen.
here.
Someday it's gonna happen. It's gonna.
Well, another fun thing is we love to travel. So every time we're in Europe, we're always finding something new.
Oh, that's cool.
So sometimes
Yes.
I'll even go to like an antique store and think, oh, I can fit all this fun jewelry in my
Sure,
suitcase. I'm
sure.
going to bring it back
Yeah.
and sell this in the store.
Oh my gosh, I
Or
love that.
sometimes it's food things.
Yeah.
So we were in Toulouse, France this fall, and this breakfast I got, I absolutely loved it. They took a croissant and they smashed it on their press.
Okay.
And they did like avocado and eggs and there was like an Italian cheese and it was so
Oh my gosh, that
delicious.
sounds
So
so
I came
good.
home and like, we need this. And I'm taking videos while
Yeah.
I'm there. And then it was really cool because in this guy's tiny little kitchen,
Yeah.
he let me learn exactly how to make this.
Oh my
So
gosh,
that
how
was so
fun.
fantastic. So I love it. So
I love
we,
that. You guys
we
are
go-
like well traveled too. No, that's great though for what
Yeah.
you're doing. Because then you're able to bring things back
right.
here.
I
and
mean, not everybody has an opportunity to go to Europe, so I
really
just
cool.
try to bring back
I
as
love
much as I
that.
can.
I love that. So have you always had like when you guys started this, it sounds like you had somebody you mentioned Spencer, right? So you've
yes.
always had somebody that's kind of like managing everything so that
Yes.
you can kind of come and go.
Right.
And then you have like do you do any of the cooking or do you have like
I do not. So our second daughter, Claudia, the one that
Yep.
graduated culinary school, she does a lot of the cooking.
Okay.
And then our youngest daughter, the one that I homeschool, she's 15. Amelia is amazing in the kitchen.
That's awesome.
She is like so calm. It's so funny how all your kids are different. So like
Oh, yes.
Claudia is like me, where she's like
Yeah.
kind of go, high anxiety. And then there's Amelia that's just calm, like no big deal
Sure.
that you just threw all these orders at me. I got this.
Yep. She's like, I got this.
I got this. And then it's really fun. We have a lot of moms
Okay.
that work at Urban Market. And it's so
Sure.
fun because you know how moms are.
Oh, yeah.
Moms are like, hey, we'll take care of you. They run the kitchen line. They take care of
Yes.
customers in the cafe. I mean, they do all of it.
They know
work
how to
the
work.
register. And they know how to be kind to people.
Yes.
So that's been really nice.
That's fun.
Yeah. And then we have another daughter that's in college, and she is going to school for marketing.
Okay. Oh,
So,
perfect.
Yeah. So Miss Naomi loves everything pink, which is great because then she helps me just bring as much pink into the store as I can.
Love that. Well, I'm here to tell you, once you start looking, there's a lot of pink
Oh,
out
yes.
there.
It's fun.
It's like even when I get something like on Amazon, then all of a sudden it starts recommending to me
Oh,
like
isn't that great?
50,000 other things
It
that are
knows
also
what you
pink,
need.
and I'm like, well, I need that.
Well, yes.
Need. Emphasis on need.
Need.
Yeah, like,
For
have you
sure.
considered a pink hamster wheel? Well, we
Right.
don't have a hamster, but
I
Well,
know.
maybe I could get one.
Yeah. Maybe we could also get a pink hamster.
Right.
You know?
Or at least a nice little bow.
I mean, for sure. For sure. That is
Yes.
fair. That is fair. I love it. So what are some of the biggest like lessons that you think you've learned along? Because I mean, obviously you guys own other businesses and things, but is this kind of like the first like thing that you've like really ran, or did you run other businesses as well?
I have done other things. Like
Okay.
I started a photography business like 20-ish years ago. Well, the funny thing is, I started it when my oldest daughter was a baby.
Okay.
She's almost 24.
Oh my
And
goodness.
she came with me on all the jobs, and she was my reflector girl.
Sure.
And then she learned photography. So
Okay.
she is now a photographer.
Oh my gosh, how
And she
fun.
also helps she's project manages Van Sistine Homes.
Okay, sure.
So she does it all, but then she is a designer, so she comes into Urban Market
Yeah.
and helps pick out all the decor. So she helped get all the light fixtures. I would tell her my inspiration, and
talented.
she would find it all.
love that.
So that's really nice. So everybody in our whole family
Yes.
plays a role. And
Isn't that
then
fun?
it is so
That's
fun. I
awesome.
love it because we always say it's the 8 of us. So we have our 4 daughters.
Sure.
We have a son-in-law, and then Claudia, her boyfriend Peter, we moved him here from Florida.
Oh my
and
gosh.
he also helps manage
Okay.
Urban Market. So he and
Sure.
Spencer work together a lot side by side.
Very
It's a funny
cool.
story because he was our surf instructor at a resort on vacation.
That's how they met? Is
And
that
that's how they met. We started chit-chatting.
Oh my
Next thing you know, Rich said, "Hey, can we move you to Wisconsin?" I mean, what Florida boy moves to
I
Wisconsin?
know, I was going to say, like, that's a tall order.
That is. And now his brother just moved here as well.
Oh
So
my gosh.
I think we're just fun people. So
I love that. Well, you guys seem really great. I mean, and honestly, we do live in a great, we love the 920. We love this area.
Yes,
It's
yep.
just, if we could just do something about winter, you know? If we-
you know, I've learned you just have to embrace it.
yeah.
You just have fun with it. Like we have the ice skating rink
No, you're right.
next to
Oh, yeah.
us.
You're
and
right.
I love to ice skate.
You're right. We just have to embrace it as much as we can. But I'm going to
Yes.
tell you, it's now mid-February, and I'm good. I'm really, like yesterday when it was like 50 something out,
That was great.
I just had like a little extra spring in my
Yes.
We're
step.
at the peak
know?
of Fool's Spring
Yes,
at the moment.
exactly. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So, I mean, again, this is like a whole family affair, right?
Yes.
What are some of your like favorite things that you guys have done or like have going on? I know you mentioned like you guys have events and things like that, right?
Yes,
tell us
the
all about
events
that.
are so much
Okay.
fun. So we're always looking for new things. So so years ago I used to have Lyme disease. And
I did too.
oh my goodness. So you've learned a lot. You learned about clean eating and
Yes.
supplements and taking care of yourself. And for years people have said to me,
Yes.
you should open your own business so
Yeah.
you can teach others.
Sure.
So it's funny how that comes back around. So now I teach people, one of the classes that we have is teaching about supplements.
Okay.
And like just some of the products that we have in the store. And I love it because I connect with so many of our customers.
I
And
believe
I
it.
think of them as friends and
Sure.
family. And I'll say to them, you know, hey, when you try that product, reach out to me, send me a message, let me know. You know, I want to know how that worked for you. But it's just so fun. So the more and more events we do, and like we do mother-daughter events. Oh my
Oh,
goodness,
cool.
it just melts my heart when I see people come in and they're connecting and they
Yes.
say how much that meant to them. Like, oh, this is
That's
why
so
we do
cool.
this. And I mean, we've definitely learned a lot through it because in the beginning, like the first event we had no idea how many people should we have sign up for this. We let way too many people sign up and it was crowded in there. And you know how that is. It's your first
Right.
time and I was not an event planner at the time.
Sure.
So you're fumbling and you're like, hang on. And you're
Yep.
trying to get everybody their hot chocolate and their
Right.
cookies and all the things. And
Yes.
I will definitely say that taught me a lot.
You learn, right? as
Oh
you
my
go.
goodness.
But it's trial and error. I feel like
Yeah.
that's the only way to really like get these
Right.
things down.
For
is
sure.
It's a lot of trial and error.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I think we fumbled through one event. We made it happen,
Sure.
but it was hard,
Yep.
and then having Rich and I work together,
Sure.
and you're trying to not be frustrated with each other. And then I feel like, okay, now we're just having fun with it.
That's awesome.
That's what it's all about.
That's when it's great, is when it gets to that point, right?
Right.
Because there's always such a learning curve. And that's what fascinates me about business is like, I feel like I'm just constantly learning things.
Right.
But it has gotten to be a lot more fun now than it used to be, because once you start figuring things out, you get some systems in place.
Yeah, you get your groove, and you're like,
yes,
okay,
it's like, this is
now
a
I
little
got
bit
this.
easier. I don't have to like, I'm not reinventing a wheel every single day.
Yes.
Right.
Yep. So true.
That part is nice.
Yep.
That part is really nice. Do you have anything fun coming up in the near future?
Well, we just came off of 3 events this week.
Oh my goodness! So you were like,
So my
you're
brain is
"No,
like, hang on, no, I'm
I need
resting
a
right now.
break." Yes. Yes.
So we do. We will be switching over. In the winter, we do a lot of our pouring chocolate. So people love that when they come in.
Yum.
They can get the European pouring chocolate like you see in Paris.
Mm-hmm.
We just did a wine tasting. We're talking about maybe doing a cooking class. So we want to see how well received that would be. We just had the wine pairing Friday night, and that was really fun. We have a French trained chef. She came in, and we had a local wine guy, and they were teaching everybody and pairing the foods together.
Sure.
So that was really nice. And, having
like
it be a
that.
Valentine's kind of event, that
Yes.
was really sweet. So,
I think you should do a cooking class. I think that would be
Yeah.
a hit,
Yeah.
especially if it's like, if you can get everything then at your store.
right.
Because that's always
Right.
my thing is like, if I'm gonna go do a cooking class, then do I have to go like
To 6 stores.
Yeah, and
Nobody
find
wants to do
everything, and right? Like, if you just can get everything right there.
Right. That is so true. And that was one of my goals for videos that I want to do. And having Naomi in school for marketing, I'm going
Sure.
to pass this to her.
Yes.
So I want to do more videos that show people, hey, I'm in the grocery store and I'm picking up these 4 things, and then I'm going to go home and showing them making it, and this is my dinner.
Yes.
And then getting people to understand that, hey, you know what? We have really good grocery prices. So we were able to get into a food co-op,
Okay.
which is funny because Rich always says, it was harder to get into this food co-op than it is for me to develop a whole subdivision.
Oh my goodness.
Like it was so
Wow.
challenging. Like you have to answer so many questions and
Sure.
all this approval process, but
Wow.
so worth it because now our prices are lower than a lot of the local grocery stores.
Sure.
So especially if you're gluten free and you're coming in to get your crackers and your salsa and things like that. So we have that, and then every week, well, twice a week, we get local produce brought in,
Okay.
and it's so fresh.
Oh, yeah.
So we in the beginning, I would always say, why does this taste different than what I'm used to? And
Uh-huh.
I'd say, because this is like the first pickings of it. This is so fresh. This is not 5-day-old produce that we're bringing to your store. So I love that. And then we have local eggs and we have meats. Like, so you can get
Sure.
everything there.
That's awesome. Ugh. I'm so glad that we have Urban Market, and we need more of it. We really do.
Yeah.
Like, you go to Chicago, like I lived in Chicago for a while, and there's so many of those places
Right.
there, where you can just go, like, pop in and get and it's fresh, and it's,
Yes.
and here we don't have enough of that.
We feel like we have to get a whole month's worth of groceries.
Yes.
And now we have a lot of customers that say, I love it. I come in every day and I just buy what I'm making. And that's
Sure.
how it used to be.
That's great.
Years ago, everybody
That's
would
so
buy their
true.
food fresh and make it for that night.
That is so true. Yeah, that is. I really like that.
Yeah.
Well, and you're in a great location.
Right.
So that's,
Yeah.
I
We
mean,
do love the location.
Yeah,
It's
the
so nice.
location
Like,
is
I mean, people will come in and
fantastic.
sit in the cafe and have a glass of wine and just
Yeah.
watch ice skating.
It's cute.
such a vibe.
It's so I know. I'm all about a good vibe.
Yeah.
It's all for me. That's what
It is.
everything is about.
You have to have the
so.
lighting right. Like I just got new lamps, so at night I said it's so important. We need to dim the lights and have these
Yes,
fun lamps
I love
going. And
that.
yeah, it's got to feel
It
good.
really is a vibe. If the vibe's not right, I'm like, nah,
Yeah.
I'm good.
Right.
If the vibe's right, I'm
Yeah,
all
you could
about
stay
it.
a while.
Yes. I love that. Nick, anything that you can think of?
No, I'm a big fan of
you been
vibes.
to- have you been to? Have you been to Urban
Come for
Market?
vibes.
I actually have not ever been there.
Nicholas.
Oh my goodness.
I don't go a whole lot of places.
What in the world?
Yeah.
I'm
Well, maybe
gonna
you
need
could go ice skating and then.
I know. I was
come
going to
in
say,
and-
I'm going to need you to start expanding your horizons
Yes.
a little bit
Yeah.
here. I've been many times. I've been many, many times. Do you know what though? I have not actually sat down and eaten there.
Oh,
and I
you'll
need
love
to
it.
do that.
Because you know what the
I've just
best
been
part is? When you leave, you feel good. Like your
Yeah.
stomach.
Right.
People say that all the time.
Like,
Like,
you're not,
you know,
like-
I don't feel full.
Right.
I feel
You're like
good.
dying because you just had
You didn't overeat.
a thing of like mac and cheese that you heated up in the microwave.
Right.
And maybe some, other processed
Instead, you actually
foods
got
and-
nutrients.
Yeah, like what? Is that's a thing?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. No, that's awesome. So I'm going to come in and I'm going to do that. What are your hours?
So the only time the kitchen line is closed is Monday.
Okay.
So I try to make that clear to people because I feel bad. I'm a people pleaser, and if somebody comes in and they thinking they're gonna order a Reuben or something, so we're open on Monday for grocery or cafe vibes. It's just the kitchen line is closed.
Okay.
So the rest of the days, Tuesday through Saturday, 8 a.m.
Okay.
Well, okay, let me go through. The kitchen line is 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. And then, actually, the kitchen is 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. every day.
Okay.
It's just that we're open later on Friday nights
Sure.
for if you wanted to come and have wine or
Sure.
a cocktail.
Sure.
But the kitchen line is the same. But if you come in and the kitchen's closed, we still have grab and go.
Oh,
So we have
nice.
salads and wraps. And then we even plate it for you. If you're thinking, hey, you know what? I'm going to hang out. Well, you don't want to eat out of a plastic container. Let me put it on a pretty plate with gold trim. And then you can just sit and hang out for a while.
Have you thought about expanding? Is it time for another location?
Yeah, like a Darboy.
I know. I was
maybe.
gonna say, like right over here.
Yeah.
Please, thank you.
Well, we are going through the process of, we would like to franchise at some point. So we just don't want to run all the locations. But if we find the right person that would
My
like
ears.
to.
What were we just talking about before we started this? How entrepreneurs are constantly just like,
Yes.
what's next?
Oh,
What's
what else
next?
could I do,
What else
right?
can I do? I love that.
Yes, because
so
you're busy
much.
anyway.
Yes.
The busiest people get the most done. So,
That's a really good point.
Yeah.
Because I think it's like, isn't that a good point? It really
Yeah.
is. Like, just sit with that for a second, Nick.
Yeah.
It really, because I think there are moments where I can get very overwhelmed, very overstimulated by too many things, but I think we just like overall can handle it.
right.
Right? Like, there's just certain people that can just handle a little bit more. And it doesn't mean that we're better or anybody else. It's just, we're just all different.
Right.
And there's
Yes.
just some of us
My
that
husband can handle
run really well off of like constant. And so then when we're not doing a lot of things, it almost is like,
You get kind of stuck.
yeah, it's like, well,
Right.
what now do I do?
Gotta keep going. Mhm.
Yeah. My husband and I talk all the time about like, I won't actually probably ever like retire.
Right. Oh my goodness, that's exactly what my husband
Yeah.
says. I'm sure I won't ever really retire.
But that's what's so great is like when you do things that you actually enjoy and you love, right? And I'm sure you talk to your kids about that a lot. I know I talk to my kids about that all the time. Like, there's our mom. Shout out to mom. We talk about her every week. Hi, mom.
Hi, mother.
We love you. She will say, hey, sometimes you just have to work. And that's very true. Like there are times in life where, especially when I was like younger and going to college and
Right.
doing all the things, a job is a job at times, right? But I tell my kids all the time, like for your life, for a career, find something that you love.
Exactly.
Because it makes all the difference in the world.
Right. That is so true.
I've had the jobs where I've gotten up and gone in and done the things and punched the clock and,
Yep.
and gotten through it. But
Even saying that, it's the people that work at Urban Market have so much fun.
I'm sure you guys
we've
do.
had people leave corporate jobs to come work at Urban Market because they
believe
just
it.
want to have fun. They
That's what
look
I'm
at us
saying.
like,
This
you guys
would
are
be-
having so much fun here. We want to join in on this.
Seriously, this is what I always talk about. Like whatever I do next, I just want it to be, and not that, the real estate we have a lot of fun. We really do. But it's also, it can be very stressful and
lot of
it never
hours.
ends. And, and there's always more that can be done and all the things, right?
Yep.
And so someday I just want something that's just like fun and,
Right.
yeah. I love that.
yeah.
I love that.
So
That's
nice.
that's really cool. So you work with great people. You guys are great. You have a great thing going. I love this idea of franchising. Let's get a few more locations happening.
Right.
Don't you think, Nick?
Yeah.
We don't need any more like chain,
Yeah.
fast food. Yeah.
Yeah, we just don't. We have plenty.
Yes.
I'd be okay with a pot belly, but
No, you're absolutely right about that. I'm not gonna lie about that. I do love a good.
but nothing else.
Nothing else but a good pot belly. Because right now, now I want pot belly tonight, Nick.
See, because you could go to Green Bay or
Now we have to go to
Oshkosh to
Green Bay
get
or
one, but
Oshkosh
it's
to
like
get it. I know,
yeah.
but it's a lot. It's
Right.
a lot. But I think now tonight is going to be the night. Sorry, Bill. You're right. A good pot belly here would be fantastic. But other than that, you're right. We don't
fresh
really
local
need,
food.
Yeah. In Chicago, one of the things that I used to get almost every probably every other day for lunch was protein bar.
Oh, sure.
Oh, if they could just throw one of those our way.
Right.
And that is also a franchise thing. It's quick. You go in, you order. It's kind of like a Chipotle. You go up, you can get your bowl, you can get your wrap. I personally loved the buffalo chicken wrap.
Oh,
A
yeah.
little bit of quinoa in there.
Oh, that does sound good.
Chicken, and then obviously ranch and the hot buffalo sauce and some lettuce, and wrap it up. And that was delicious.
Kelly, did you have lunch before the
No, I
podcast
did not.
today?
I'm very hungry.
Everything sounds good. We actually have a really good wrap. You might want to come and try
Yeah.
it.
What do you have? What do you have?
So we started by making bowls, and we have this braised beef that's cooked all night long, 12 hours, slow cooked,
Okay.
so
Sounds
delicious.
So good.
Or an organic chicken breast, that's amazing.
Okay.
And so it's a bowl, like, with the rice, the
Sure.
tomatoes, avocado, corn, all the yummy things.
Yum.
Then we said, why don't we just also make this into a burrito? We have all the things, and we got this really great burrito. I mean,
Can
it's
you
a
go to Urban Market
2-ingredient
for me,
burrito.
please, real
I
quick?
really should have brought you some lunch. I'm sorry. And carrot cake to go with it.
Do you guys and I don't, forgive me for asking this because I don't know anything about this. So if this is like a really dumb question, please forgive me.
No dumb questions, remember?
But like, do you do anything with like DoorDash or anything, or how does that? Have you ever considered it?
I guess we haven't yet.
Well, I'm here to tell you that I would like to put that in the suggestion box.
Yes.
Just because I'm such a I'm just at my desk, you know. And so then I tend to, and then again, it ends up being a lot of times like fast food,
Right.
and that's not good.
We do have so many people that order ahead, and I just see so many people coming in, grabbing their orders quick. But I haven't seen
feel like
anyone
you
do the
could-
DoorDash.
Yeah, this could. I don't know how it all works to
Right.
like get connected with it. I don't
Yeah.
know how that.
I know we
all
looked at it at
goes,
one
but-
time.
Okay.
And then I don't remember why we put a pause on it. If there was
Okay.
like all these extra fees that we were trying to
Sure.
work through. And
There are definitely fees.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's I really would just like it if you would consider that, please, Kimberly.
yes.
Thank you.
Or if, like twice a week, if I would just drive your lunch over.
Or that. I mean,
And we could just hang out and look at pink things.
yes.
Because fun people
You could
like fun
bring.
things.
Yes, this could be so great.
Yeah.
Standing lunch date with Kimberly. She brings me food, and then we talk about what we can curate for the
Yes,
store.
Right. Just
Yeah.
think of all the things we
Dreams are coming true. I think we would actually probably get actual things accomplished.
We would. And you should probably come to Europe with us too, because then you could see, the ideas that we bring back.
You've heard it here first, folks.
Yeah.
I think that is a fantastic idea.
Yes.
And you know what? We'll send you there via cruise, Kelly, so you don't have to fly.
Thank you. I'm
And
not.
then you could see all the places if you're on a cruise.
Yeah, you can just
Love this.
do a transatlantic cruise.
I love this.
Oh, that would
I
be fun.
fly, but I need like horse tranquilizer.
Yeah.
No, but I need like some Xanax usually because I'm not a very good fly.
A little bit of trazodone.
Actually, do you know? Listen, I'm actually pretty well behaved on flights. Like this past when we just went to Florida and came back, there was a girl sitting behind us that was like outwardly like crying, and I get it. Like
Like
I
an
wanted
adult?
to, yes, and I
Oh.
wanted to like turn around and be like, girl, well, like teenager probably.
Okay.
I wanted to like turn around and be like, girl, I got you. I'm feeling you. I got you. But I like hold it really well together. It's just
Yeah.
internally I'm combusting
Right.
the whole time. So I have not been to Europe, mostly because that is a really long
flight.
commitment.
Well,
But I
what we do
want
is you
to
go at
so
night.
bad.
So
Okay.
whenever we go, we always take an evening flight.
Okay.
So then you try to sleep
Sure,
as much as
that's
you
a good
can.
idea.
Always have headphones, block out all your surroundings.
Sure.
Because when you get there,
Right.
it's morning and you got to hit the ground running.
There's
Because
no
if you-
time for
right.
right.
And if you don't hit the ground running, then you get jet lag.
No, you're right.
So
I
you
like
just gotta
this.
move,
This
move,
is
move.
actually really smart.
Yeah.
See how much I'm learning today?
Right? Look at all this.
I'm learning so many things. I'm learning all about urban market. I'm learning how to fly to Europe. No, for real, that is a really good idea.
Yeah.
Because I am one, and even my kids who are 12 and 10, I've tried really hard, especially when they were younger. I never would show them any sort of fear on a flight. Mm-hmm. Like it would usually be, so usually it's like my husband sits across and then it's like me and the kids, right? Mm-hmm. And so every once in a while, you get a little bumpy or whatever, and I'll just look at him like,
I'm okay. Are you okay?
Everything's okay, Kelly. Calm down. And I'm like, yep. But the kids look at me and I'm like, this is totally normal. Everything is great. As I'm like dying inside, right? But now that they're a little older, they've kind of caught on to like, Mom isn't the most comfortable flyer. Like we
actually have a good product you could take.
Do you?
There's one that I
look
recommend.
At her. She's got the product.
Yes, we're here to help. So
okay.
One of my daughters does not like to fly.
Okay.
She gets really high anxiety, and we fly a lot.
Okay.
So we have a product from this company called Rocasa.
Okay.
And we sell a lot of Rocasa products. Totally clean, really great ingredients. So
sure.
There's one called Tart Cherry. Okay. And on the bottle, it says sleep support. So people look at it like, wait, is this melatonin? Is it going to knock me out? No, it doesn't do that. It calms you. So it has valerian root in it, which just calms you down. So we take it at bedtime because when you try to go to sleep at night and then all the thoughts come.
Oh, yes.
So this just calms those thoughts so you can sleep. But it's also great when you have anxiety, like if you're flying or you have a test to take or something big coming up. You just take a tablespoon and it just helps.
It feels like I really do need this in my life. I'm coming in. I'm coming in.
We sell so much of it. Once people try it, they come back and they're like, I'm going to buy 3 bottles because I don't want to ever run out of it.
Right.
So
you got to have it in stock.
Yes.
No, that is really, really, I love this. This is really good. I could definitely benefit from something like that.
And these are the kinds of classes that we teach. So we'll go through all kinds of products like that. Because sleep is a big issue for people nowadays. So we'll talk about magnesium cream, magnesium supplements. There's so many things, and people look at the shelf like, I don't know what to take. How do I take it?
It's always right. And then I'm the type of person with that. We had somebody else on recently too. Sydney from Wellness 360, and she was talking about supplements. And I'm like, the thing is like I see all these shiny objects, and I'm like, well, I need this, and I need, again, need. And then all of a sudden you're like, whoa, I'm taking a lot of things. Yes. Maybe we should pair this because they're great things, but maybe we should pare it down a little bit, But the sleep thing, I really like that a lot.
Sleep is huge.
Yeah, I always tell my kids, if we're on a plane and Mom falls asleep,
you do not wake
do not wake me for any
You let it crash.
reason. There's nothing I'm going to be able to do.
Right.
So do not wake me when the flight attendant comes by, and do not bother me, because that whole let sleeping dogs lie. That's me on a flight. If I fall asleep, just let me be.
Yes. Well, and you could take the magnesium cream and rub it on your legs or your feet, and that would help relax you.
I could be so relaxed.
Yes.
Next thing you know, nice. I'll be like now I'm thinking about Bridesmaids.
Oh, I was thinking you're gonna be like Weekend at Bernie's.
Oh, Weekend at Bernie's.
Yeah, here's Kelly Davies.
You have to move me. You can't even. Yeah.
Is she alive?
Oh my gosh,
Just too many supplements.
Fantastic. It seems though like you have some good supplements.
We do, and I try when people come in. I try to just say, hey, let's just talk about a couple things.
Sure.
Because I don't want to freak them out.
Right.
I don't want to overwhelm them.
Yes.
And then, when we do a Rocasa class,
sure.
I always say to everybody, bring a notebook.
Okay.
And today's class, you're just going to write things down. Because some things you're going to say, oh, that's me. Write it down. But I don't want you to buy everything tonight.
Sure.
I want you to go home and I want you to think about it and say, oh, you know what? I should get that throat gargle, because that's really good if you're just getting sick. Hey, that's a great product. I tell everybody that's one to have on hand. But don't go buy every single one we have, because you probably don't need them.
No,
but the funny thing is,
my problem is I'm like, oh, check.
I need all of them.
Uh-huh.
But a lot of times what happens is somebody will buy, for example, a magnesium cream, and they come back and they're like, Kimberly, that worked amazing. What else should I get? And then we go through and I'm like, well, how about the lymphatic cream? Let's talk about it. What can we all do with this product? And I'll just say, just start with 1 or 2 things.
Sure.
But everything works so well that they just keep coming back.
What do you have for energy?
We
I
have
just had a big Facebook post about this yesterday, and I got so many response. Listen, if you're ever looking for engagement on your Facebook page, just ask.
Oh,
people.
you're right.
I
That's
said
so
like,
true.
what kind of energy drinks? Not like energy drinks so much, more like like
want good energy.
bubbler, like that kind of thing. But like, what is everybody? Because so recently when we went to Disney and we came back, I caught the Disney bug that everybody gets, right?
Yep.
Finally, I went to the doctor and got on some meds, and they gave me prednisone. And man,
Oh, that takes a while to get out of your
sorry,
system.
but if you could just give me some of that every day, the amount of things that I could get done. Now, my doctor absolutely says, no way.
No way. No,
absolutely
because that's hard to
not.
come off.
Yes, and like it will ruin your organs. And we
Yeah.
are not advocating for anybody to take prednisone every day.
No.
I'm just saying the way that I felt.
Yes.
And I've never been a coffee person. Like
Oh,
I'll
But that's good.
drink
Don't start
it.
then.
I'll drink it once in a while.
Yeah.
But like it's not really. But when I do drink it, again, I have
get
that
that little
feeling of like,
burst.
oh
Yeah.
my gosh, this is great.
There's definitely better
This
things.
doesn't
You can
do it. I mean, I love a good little bubbler. It's delicious, but it just isn't quite doing it. So what do you got
Right.
for
In fact,
somebody that
I
is
cut
constantly
my
tired?
kids off of those. I was
you?
like, no more bubblers.
Okay.
Because it's easy to want to keep drinking it, and then it
Sure.
can affect so many things in your body.
So she's saying no.
I would say no.
No
but
to
that's
this.
me. I'm
Okay.
very strict with my girls.
I
So
love
if they're
that.
starting to fumble, I'm like, have you taken ashwagandha lately? And they're like,
Okay.
oh no, I forgot that. And then how about the adrenal? You're probably not
Sure.
taking the adrenal supplement. And we know that we all get overwhelmed and we get tired out.
Yes.
And we need to be cleaning the adrenals.
Sure.
And then also, so this Rocasa company that I'm
Okay.
telling you about, I love it because those products are just very simple,
Sure.
clean ingredients. It's
Sure.
not a lot of stuff in there.
Sure.
So they make these glass bottles, so like that tart cherry
Yes.
that I was telling you about, and we
Yep.
line them up in the fridge. And my girls know as teenagers, they're like, you know what? I want to feel really good today. I have 3 hours of ballet, and they
Yep.
will go and they'll grab adrenal, they'll grab antioxidant, and there's one called Vitality.
Okay.
And they'll just make themselves a drink, and
That's
it
what I
tastes
need.
good. And they'll just do a little shot, and
That's so they're just like mixing them together.
right.
Okay.
Yep. I mean, it takes like one minute.
A little cocktail.
Yeah.
Kelly's like, could you just give me like a Girl Scout cookie order form for the?
For real. Just let me tell you all my problems.
Well, and then you
All the
can make a mocktail out of this too.
Yeah.
So we carry a local elderberry syrup that is
Okay.
fantastic.
Ooh.
So and the nice
like
thing
my
is,
elderberry. I
yes,
push that on the kids a lot.
It's
too.
huge. It has raw honey in it, and it's a local raw honey, which
Okay.
is what you want. Because
Sure.
then it's the bees from this area.
Yes.
So for a while, we were taking it every single day.
Sure.
And it was over 2 years, and I got nothing. No sniffle, no
That's
nothing,
awesome.
which is huge for me.
That is huge.
Yes.
This is just huge in general. We
Right.
live in an area where it gets very cold and we're all
and
inside.
like everybody
and
has.
everybody's sick.
Yes.
Yes.
Well, and then I kind of did it to myself. I am very sensitive to mold,
Okay.
and I exposed myself to some old photographs, and it just crashed my immune system. So that was the only time in years that
crazy.
I had gotten anything. And then it was like I had every symptom where I was like, do I have the flu? I have a fever? Like, but it was like 4 days
Sure.
of just feeling rough. But then
Yeah.
I'm back at it like, okay, I need to stick with the elderberry syrup, but you can make a mocktail out of it,
Mm-hmm. Sure.
which is so nice. So you can
Yeah.
mix that with like ginger beer or ginger
Sure.
ale,
Yeah.
and it's just like a tablespoon, and that's kind of become my nightly drink that I
I
have.
love this.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I feel I have some shopping to do.
Yes.
I'm going to come in and see you again because it's been a while since I've been there and I'm going to do some shopping.
Well, and I let our
I
customers
know.
know too. I say, you know what? If you know you're coming in and you want help, let me know, and I'll just walk people through products. And I never
Mm-hmm. Yes.
push them. Like,
Right.
I'll be like, hey, Kelly, I'm just sharing what all of these
Yeah,
do.
sharing the
but
info.
I don't want you to feel like because I
Yes.
tell you about it, you have
Right.
to buy it. Because
Sure.
a lot of times people go home and they're like, oh, you know what? I really do need that. I'm going to go back. But I don't want someone to ever feel like,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
oh, I don't have hundreds of dollars today.
Right,
Because it's
right,
not about
right.
that.
Right. No, it's good to have the info though, because
Yeah.
again, otherwise it's like you start looking at things and you're like, I don't know, like which ones do I really need?
Yeah.
What do I not need? What do I?
And then
I'm
you
gonna-
get home and you're like, I totally forgot everything that Kimberly just
Yeah.
told me. And I tell everyone, you know what? Message me on Instagram or Facebook. And I've like typed up a whole list. Like,
Yes.
this is when you take this product. This is how you take it.
You're so
So,
sweet.
I mean, we need
You're
help
so
because we
helpful.
forget.
No, that's great. That's honestly like you're coming from a place of help, and I think that's what it's all about.
Yeah. We'd
So
love to
people
help.
can come into Urban Market. Basically, you're open 7 days a week.
Yes,
The kitchen is not open on Mondays.
correct.
But otherwise, they can come in. They can get breakfast. They can get lunch. They can get all kinds of great healthy supplements.
Yes.
They can shop for all kinds of great foods and cool other products.
Cool
now.
things, yeah, jewelry and shirts and
that.
oh my goodness, books. I have so many local authors that have brought books in lately that I said we need to have an author night. You know, like you see in the Hallmark movies
Yes.
where they all sit out and they say, okay, I'm gonna read the first chapter from my book,
Yes.
and then everybody drinks tea and coffee and just has a vibe night.
That is so cute. Like, this is totally like this is everything I want in life.
So I think that'll
love
be the
it.
next event because I've now
Yes.
connected with a handful of
should
authors.
do
So I
that.
thought we need to do this. This will be the bomb.
I'm all for it. You should do
Yep.
that. I love that. I love that. Very, very
For
cool.
sure.
Well, I feel like everybody, if you haven't already checked out Urban Market, needs to check it out because again, it is a vibe in and of itself. It really is. And yeah, I'm gonna be getting there again soon.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Good.
Thank you for everything that you guys
Yes.
do in the community.
Of
And
course.
I mean, I just absolutely love it. I just love it.
Aw,
Every time I go downtown, like I said, Downtown Neenah, I'm just like, oh my gosh,
like
that's
you're
cute,
stepping
and that's
into a
cute,
movie.
And that's cute, and that's cute. And I just want it all. Yes, it
Yes.
really is. It's like a little Hallmark movie.
Right.
So
We
thank
love
you
that.
so much.
Yes,
so
you're
very,
welcome.
very cool. All right. Well, is there, by the way, website?
Yes. urbanmarketneenah.com.
urbanmarketneenah.com.
Yes.
Okay.
And then we have Facebook. We have Instagram.
Okay.
And I post all the time. And every Monday I do a video, no matter where I am. So sometimes
Good
it could
for
be like,
you.
hey guys, I'm in Florida today. Or
Yes.
hey, we're in Paris today. And then we just talk about
The Eiffel Tower.
what we're doing.
Yes.
And it's fun because even though I'm not in the store,
Sure.
I'm still working. I'm still talking to customers. I'm still finding new things that I want to bring into the store.
Yes. I
So-
love that.
So it's fun.
Oh my gosh, how fun. And you know what? That's kind of like what we've done with our podcast. It's like when we first started it, we were like, "Oh, there's always 1,000 things happening. In life, in work, in everything, right? We're like, every Tuesday at 1:00, we're going to do this.
Yes.
Because
We
otherwise it
commit
just
to
won't
it.
happen.
Right.
You
That's
know?
so true.
It's like we're just going to do it.
Yep, no matter what. It's
I
just like
love
the
that.
Monday video where it's like,
Yes. Yeah, your Monday
man,
video.
I have to actually like brush my hair today
Right,
now
you're
'cause
like,
I committed to
"Ah,
this video.
Darn it." But then you do it, right? And then you
And it's
usually
always
feel
fun.
really good when you do it.
Yes, and I love
Yes.
it. People reach out and they're like, "Oh, I love that video," or you see that thousands of people watch that video,
Yes.
and it's sometimes
You're
you
like,
think
"Oh."
it meant nothing, and people are like, "That was great."
Yeah.
Like, really?
You're like,
Okay, good.
you? Yeah. This is actually
Yeah.
working. Someone's watching. I love
Yes.
that. No, that's so great. Oh my gosh. Well, I hope everybody comes in and checks out Urban Market. And
Thank you.
just wish you guys
Yeah.
all the success and the continued success
Oh,
because I
thank
know
you
you're
so much.
you're doing great and continued success. And maybe we'll talk about a franchise in the future.
Yeah.
Okay. Because I really want one right over here on my side. Okay. Now, Kimberly, before we got started, I was telling you about how I want Charlie Barons to come on our podcast.
Yes. That would
And
be amazing.
I know. And I just feel like Charlie, doesn't have enough to do and
Right.
isn't like, he just probably is just sitting around like,
I'm sure he
I gotta
is.
go to this podcast.
Yeah.
I gotta go be on In the Know in the 920. But
Going, man, I hope I'm going to be able to eat this week.
I know. Well, Charlie, if you ever get to that spot, just know that we're here waiting for you. Okay? So, since he's not actually here, I'm just reading from his book. And this week, we're talking about Midwest Nice and how practice makes perfect with our Midwest Nice.
I love
okay?
it so much.
So, and here in the 920, we are I feel like this is all just rings very true for us.
Oh, yeah.
So, he says, it helps to be born directly into it. So you're learning nice from the very start via osmosis. Okay, that's how we're first learning it. From the Midwest doctor who first yanks you free from the womb to your third grade teacher, you'll be enclosed in a seamless cone of niceness that should provide all the patterns and real world examples you need to get the swing of things by the time you're 8. Yeah, fair. However, if you're not born here, these skills can also be acquired over time. Years usually, but still quite doable, achievable, with preparation, patience, and practice. I like that. Preparation, patience, and practice. Just like learning a new language, there are several things you should be doing to help develop your emergent nice skills. Okay? Number 1, buy this book, but tell everyone you got it on sale.
Yes. Oh, that's huge.
Check for me. I've done that. Okay. Number 2, hold doors, especially when the person you're holding the door for is half a mile away. That
yes.
is-
Like the awkward pause.
It's like,
hey, bro, we got this.
Yeah, like I'm holding the door for
Yeah.
you, even though you're like way over there. And then they like start to hurry up. Like if they're doing the Midwest
Oh,
nice
yes.
thing, and you're like, no, you don't have
It's
to
okay,
hurry.
take
So you have to like
time.
stop and consider, like, are they at a distance where I should hold it? But then you think about it
Correct.
too long. You're like, well,
Right.
now I've looked at this person for too long.
Now I have to.
Oh, yeah,
now
yeah.
I'm definitely committed
It's like
to
the
holding
wave.
The door. Yes.
What distance do I wave? Wait, is that
Correct.
too close?
Yes, absolutely. See, these are the things that we go through here.
Right.
In New York City, they would be
Whatever.
every man for themselves. Number 3, make flashcards with the following words and phrases. Oh, sorry. Jeez. Can I sneak right past you?
Oh my goodness.
Sorry. And yes, he says, sorry, should be in there twice.
Yeah.
True.
I'm pretty sure I said all of that several times today already.
Me too. Every day.
Especially the sneak right past you.
Sneak right
I
past
forget.
you.
Oh my
All the
goodness.
time. All
I'm
the
just
time.
gonna scooch in there.
Scooch.
Just scooch right over.
Just scooch over.
I love that. Number 4,
Brutal.
remove Siri from your phone. Download the iOps app. Is that really
Oh.
a thing? iOps app. It doesn't have
goodness.
Siri, but it does have Cheryl. Cheryl Lazinski, he says. Okay, I'm going to have to look this up and
Yes.
see if this is really a thing. I'll report back on that next time. Number 5, read Irish drinking song lyrics and take notes. Okay,
Oh,
all
boy.
right. Number 6, apologize to every car that cuts you off. Number 7, apologize to your car when you run over a pothole. Oh, I do that sometimes.
Oh, yes. Sorry.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
As if my car has feelings,
Right.
you know.
Yep.
Number 8, creative writing. Rewrite The Godfather, but imagine Vito Corleone was brought up in Sheboygan. Well, that
Wouldn't
would
that
be
be
a
awesome?
little bit of a different story, right? He says, of course, the ultimate key to achieving Midwest nice is to recognize and harness the core values behind or beneath the nice. These values are the enduring and rock-solid foundation upon which the nice and our deserved reputation for it is built. Now, like all of our roads, these values will crack and develop potholes now and again, but our sense of tradition and community and spiritual guilt will quickly descend like a 60-person work crew to repave right away. Lock these steps down, and the only thing left to say is, sorry. I love it.
I love it. That
I
is
love
so
it.
awesome. I think
Charlie,
of that
you're
every
so accurate.
day. I really think he needs to come on the show. I think he should come to Urban Market because
Yes.
I think he would definitely have some
Yeah.
content
Listen.
when he comes to the register. Literally every
Oh, for
customer I
sure.
check out. And then it would be like, oh, you're getting that product? Have you seen we have a local version of that? Let me just show you. You don't have to get it. But, you know, we do have one made with local honey.
Sorry. Let me just sneak right past you and
Excuse
tell you
us,
about
yeah.
this one.
Or no?
Or no.
Did you want to try the new
Sorry.
one? Or no?
Yeah.
No biggie.
Right? Oh my gosh. Totally. He needs
There's
to
a lot of
come
content there.
to do a little video at Urban
Well,
Market.
I know he
Yes.
promotes his old-fashioned stuff at different places.
Signing.
Oh, that's right. I
Yes.
have seen that.
He could do a book signing. It could be an old
He
fashioned
could come
night.
to the author night. Oh my goodness.
We'll
There
be
you go.
there podcasting.
That would be great.
Boom. This could
Fantastic.
Really, the wheels are spinning.
Yes, they are.
The wheels, they are a spinning. Charlie, if you've heard any of this today, just please consider all of it.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank
Fun
you very
people.
much. All right, well, Nick, should we talk about what's going to be happening this weekend
Oh,
in the
we're
920?
gonna.
All right, let's do it.
Let's see what's happening this weekend in the 920.
All right, I'll kick us off.
Okay.
Number uno. Planting party.
Ooh.
Saturday at 11 a.m. Roots on 9th. This is at 1369 9th Street, Green Bay.
Okay.
Planting party. We're turning up the music, getting our hands a little dirty, and hanging out with fellow plant lovers. Join us for a relaxed, hands-on planting party where creativity meets greenery. Repot, build, plant, and play your way through the day. This is a bring-your-own-beverage kind of event, so grab your favorite drink and settle in. Bring a plant you already adore or choose a new leafy friend while you're here. Same goes for planters. Bring one from home or browse our in-store selection.
Okay, wow.
That sounds fun.
Their project options include...
Yes, tell us, what does the project option include, Nick?
Yes.
It includes building a moss pole,
Okay.
designing a custom trellis, painting cute mushroom planter decor,
Oh,
repotting using our premium soil blends, plant mounting, propagation station,
Wow.
and they'll provide all the basic essentials: stratum, LECA balls, sphagnum moss, chunky
This is
houseplant mix,
way above
soil
our pay
toppers
grade.
like moss and pebbles, plus repot recovery to help your plants bounce back after their makeover. Cost is $16 per person. $10 is applied toward the project of your choice.
wow.
Expect great tunes, creative chaos, plant shatter, and lots of fun.
You
Sign
had
up
me
at
mushrooms.
rootsgb.com.
The mushroom one sounded fun.
Rootsgb.com. Yes, it sure did.
And it'll be in our newsletter.
Painting cute mushroom planter decor. Love it.
So fun.
And that will be in our newsletter. Yes. Okay, next we've got Tossing for a Cause cornhole tournament.
Oh, that's Wisconsin
Right
right there.
for sure. Nothing says
Midwest,
920
yes.
like a little cornhole tournament. Saturday, 11:30 to 4:30. This is at Capitol Center in Appleton. Grab a partner, bring your competitive spirit, join us for a cornhole tournament while supporting a great cause. Your support helps families struggling financially due to medical debt at our first ever Tossing for a Cause cornhole tournament. So that's this Saturday, February 21st. Registration is at 11:30. Bags start flying at noon. That's what it says.
Oh.
Capitol Center. Entry fee is $40 for a team of 2. Cash prizes and bragging rights. And it says whether you're a seasoned pro or just in it for fun, this event is for all ages. All proceeds support community benefit tree. Oh, we've had them on too. We
Oh,
love
that's
them.
cool. Yeah.
Yes. So it says spots are limited. Get in there, register today. And again, all of that will be in our newsletter that we send out every week. So very cool.
Well, good golly.
Yeah. Good golly.
Good golly.
What you got over there? Hey.
Next, I have Decadent Duos,
Okay.
a wine and dessert journey. Saturday, 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. at Osorio's Latin Fusion, 1910 North Castelloma Drive, Appleton. Join our monthly wine tasting with Kim and Candace, the wine guru. This month, we're taking you on a journey with 5 unique wines and 5 sweet treats. As always, there will be trivia, prizes, fun, camaraderie, and shenanigans.
I
Shenanigans.
would show up for that.
What better way could you spend a Saturday afternoon? Reservations required. Click on the ticket link in our newsletter or call Osorio's 920-955-3766. $40 plus gratuity is what you'll be spending.
Okay, well, that sounds like a lot of fun. All right, and then I've got painting class fundraiser for Sweet Bella. This is happening on Sunday from 5 to 7 at Scotty's Pub. Scotty's Pub is at W2091 County Road JJ in Kaukauna. So it says, please join for a fun canvas painting fundraiser workshop at Scotty's Pub and Grill in Kaukauna. Trying to help a family raise money for their sweet rescue dog, Bella. You can see her photo in the event listing. It'll be in our newsletter. Bella is so important to this family for so many reasons, and she's in need of an operation to help her walk normal again. The cost of the surgery is $7,000.
Oh, wow.
And so it says, well, we can't personally donate that amount. They can at least try to fill a painting class. The cost per workshop is $35 a person, and I'm donating $20 from each painter for it. So 20 of the 35 is going to go
That's
to the
nice.
family, which is great. There are 30 spots available, so if we can fill that, $600 that we'll be donating to them. If I get a good turnout, I plan to do many more. Classes usually take between 2 and 2.5 hours. And again, that's this Sunday from 5 to 7 at Scotty's Pub. So it says this is going to be the first paintings offered. It's going to be a palm tree sunrise. They're going to make sure that you have stencils. You can add a beach scene. You can add a cat, a dog. You can do all sorts of fun things with it. So there's going to be all kinds of ways to get creative. They'll be doing it on 16 by 20 stretched canvas. Let's see. They also have food and drinks.
Well, beginners are welcome.
Beginners are welcome. Yes. So I think that just sounds like a really good, fun event for a great cause. Help
Yeah.
Bella. Oh, that is so sweet.
That's
I'm
sweet.
gonna make a donation to Bella, regardless. Anytime I hear about an animal, I'm
my
like,
goodness,
oh,
yes.
well, here we go.
Always
Now I
worth
gotta,
it, yep.
yes. Now I gotta give them
And that's
all
that's
my
still
money.
the most common name for a dog.
Bella?
Really?
Bella.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Nick's our little fact Our little Rain Man
But
guy.
it's followed very closely by Luna.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So if you
Wow.
don't know somebody in your life who has a Bella or a Luna in their house,
I knew someone
you're
that had
probably
both.
lying.
I was going to say, I think I might actually know somebody that has both as well. That is
That's
so
funny.
funny. That is so funny. Well, I think it's going to be another great weekend. I think it's supposed to get kind of cold again.
Oh.
But
What did they say? Like, there's something coming Friday, maybe?
Yeah, it's going to be a little bit of a
weather.
cold snap. But you know what? Like you said, Kimberly, we just have to embrace it and we're going to get through it. And there's
a
lots of
thicker
fun
coat.
indoor activities and everybody can go visit Urban Market
Right.
too,
You
right?
can come and have a glass of wine and watch the ice skaters.
See? I love that.
Yeah.
That sounds like a lot of fun.
Exactly.
All right. Well, we hope everybody has a fantastic weekend. Thank you so much for being here,
Thank you for
Kimberly.
having me.
Absolutely. And we'll see you all next week, right?
Bye.
All right.
Thank you for listening to our podcast. To contact the Kelly Davies Homes team for all of your buying and selling needs,
Call us.
call 920-791-9047. Find us on Facebook at the Kelly Davies Homes team or go to kellydavieshomes.com.